Passing IO grid. Please stand by.
Dad? Is it you?
Jet, I'm safe. Mathria,
What's wrong with your connection?
lock me in a storage room. I'm accessing game console. I can do under the circumstances.
Can you get me out of here?
Not without Mathria. Algorithms. Losing my connection. Sending a backup copy of Mercury to help.
I've been instructed to aid you in freeing my user. I will configure the exit port. However, you must remove the security clamp from the array modulator before this can be done.
Mercury, do you not recognize me at all?
Do you understand these instructions?
Yes, but...
Node deactivated.
It's not the Mercury you used to know. But in any case, we have health and energy here. We should be taking it. Okay, there was a lot to talk about. Also, we still have an infected cluster. We need to... what's it called? I always forget. Disinfect. Yes. Anyway, apparently Guest was our father Alan all the time. He just has not had any real way to contact us or any good connection or whatever. He has been locked in by FCON, which is what we were seeing at the very, very start of the game, in the intro cutscene, basically. Well, we weren't really seeing it. We heard it over the phone that somebody was manhandling him. And that just gets more and more interesting, because it actually makes sense. Mathria was able to digitize us correctly with the correction algorithms. I'm assuming that they were basically completely untested, and yeah, she kind of took a gamble with our lives without asking us, which is something that I very much don't appreciate. She then also got upgraded with the Tron legacy code, only that the Tron legacy code is so unstable, it apparently turns the program that's trying to use it into a user-hating maniac that's trying to erase all the users. And then she got secret and basically transferred to FCON's database. They are probably working on decrypting the subroutine for, or the correction algorithms right now. And the source of all this information that FCON actually knew were the legacy code, not the legacy code, where the correction algorithms were, as well as where to look and what program to dissect, basically. That all is from Thorn, the chief of security, who has gone basically missing. And yeah, we now know that apparently he was a mistake in relation to being digitized, which means that for some reason or in some way, FCON may have done industrial sabotage or industrial espionage, that's it, before. They have gotten their hands on the digitization technology, but not on the correction algorithms. Thorn apparently was the first test subject, got digitized and turned into whatever he is right now, into the corruption and the source of the corruption, which is also something that we get blamed for by the kernel. It seems that we're basically getting blamed for everything. We are supposedly the source of the corruption. We are supposedly the user that must be destroyed. Kinda sucks a bit. Kinda sucks a bit. Alright. Is there a reasonable way for me to... Honestly, let's get rid of the profiler. Let's shuffle that a bit, and let's get our drunken dims in there. I want to show them off some more, because the drunken dims, in my opinion, are amazing. We have a couple of paths here. Are you a hostile? Yes, you are. You don't have any indicator that you are not. So the drunken dims just annihilate. That's the only way to say it. They just annihilate. The ball launcher as well, as far as I can tell, has a slight AoE radius, but it doesn't have nearly as much. The cluster has been disinfected. Yeah, it's already slotted in. There seems to be nothing up here. Just erase him. Just erase him. The resource hogs. So anyway, let's continue as well. Get our Interestingly, in the weapon itself, in the description, it reads that it in alpha state only throws 3 balls at the enemy. But apparently, we have the full 5 balls in the weapon, as we can see it now in the visuals, even in alpha state. So the weapon didn't really change its visuals, even though, in my opinion, it should have. There is a bit missing here, and a build node for us to take, and an enemy down here. And so far, they are not showing us any of that sniping skill that I'm used to when fighting these shotgunners. Ouch. Here we go. Yeah, the Drunken Dims just annihilate enemies, but they are also pretty good at trying to annihilate us. That was a lot of energy, but that's 3 dead or de-rest resource hogs. Yeah, can we just take a moment? Oh, permission 1, nice. Can we just take a moment about the whole what life, death, and de-resing means in the game world? We know from Wolfgang, I want to say it's kind of difficult cycling between German and English pronunciations if you're playing in English, but then you want to say something in German. Wolfgang told us that he was auto-saving all the time, and other programs as well. I have more emails to read. Can I never get my thoughts to finish? Okay, this is from Baza to Crown about the correction algorithms. It's from the present. I'm having difficulties extracting the correction algorithms from the Mafria base code. The time required will exceed our launch window. How shall I proceed? On a side note, the amount of legacy code in Mafria is rather extensive. I'm surprised Alan would compile such a mess. Esmond Bowser, MS, Corporate Technician of Future Control Industries. Yeah, because we know that programs are saving as well, and apparently they also are able to perceive that they have been reformatted, because we heard some programs talk about that. Let's get the next email. This is from Baza to Crown from March 03, in 2003 that is. I've come up with a solution. I've installed the AI and linked the correction algorithms to the digitizing system, much like the method used in his lab. It's a little unstable at the moment due to all the legacy code, but I'll have it shored up in no time. Esmond Baza, MS, Corporate Technician of Future Control Industries. So we do absolutely know that programs are able to kind of survive deresing and reformatting by storing save data. Let's get this. This is from Crown to Baza, also from the present. The scheduled launch window is not flexible. Do what must be done to get the correction algorithms installed and working. Seth Crown III, Attorney, Corporate Attorney for Future Control Industries. Which then raises a question, like, is that still the same program if it had all its memories effectively cleaned? Can we get this guy with a ball launcher? That would be kind of crazy. We got him, but we didn't end him. Maybe if I shoot this way. I think he's hiding in a little nook over there. Well, actually, there is no nook to hide. So where is he? Did we de-res him? This is also in relation to what happens, because apparently, yeah, he's hiding in here. Apparently programs can just be copied and deleted, and everything can be done to them by the users, or apparently also probably by other programs. But really raises a question, are they even alive to begin with? If you can just copy and paste them, quite literally. I really want an upgrade to that, because it's not just it's not yet destroying them reliably with one attack. Are they even what you would consider to be alive? Also, how do the balls roll? I've never gotten that happen in it before, as far as I can remember. Or are they just, you know, simulating being alive, and they're not really alive? Clearly in the Tron series, yeah, in the series as well, but also in the entire Tron universe, across all the media that I know, you are supposed to emphasize with the programs as though they were living people. But being able to be copied and pasted, edited, changed in whatever way that kind of makes it difficult to believe that they are actually alive. Which then also raises the question, is us getting de-risked and saving and loading, is that part of the canon, or is that just, you know, something that we do because we don't want to play the game with Iron Man mode enabled? It's rather difficult trying to discern all of that. Okay, there seems to be nothing else back here, but we have energy, infinite energy that is. That is... oh no, that's the energy orb. For a moment I thought that was another resource hog program. And the same then, if we get digitized, goes for us, because right now we are effectively a program. Can somebody just copy and paste us and create more of us in reality by undigitizing us? Also, that was a bad move on my part. Still no permissions. Maybe here? No. Those are all questions that if somebody is very knowledgeable in the Tron universe, maybe they could write a comment and explain how all of that works, because it's just confusing me. Now we do have infinite energy here as well. I want to check these nooks, whether there is anything hiding. We also have health here. And I do seem to recall that at some point there was something on these outskirts, more or less, that we could be getting some archive bins, but I don't think they're here. They're in the lower level. Now we do need to go in the other direction, because the bit that we need to activate the gateway is there. But I want to check out this direction here as well. Seems to be nothing left here. No. I think we're done. I mean, I suppose if it's just, you know, save states and being saved and then loaded, you can't really die in a sense until all of your copies have been deleted and removed from the hard drive, and there's no way to get you back. But at the same time, isn't that just the you that exists at the current present dying and somebody else with your memories taking your place? That doesn't really sound like surviving to me, or cheating death in any way. That sounds like cloning. Difficult questions. Maybe we will find Wolfgang again. Wolfgang. I always want to... It's so bad. I want to pronounce him Wolfgang.